Testing, testing. Hello, world. All right, man. The Earth Moon 42, so nice of you to pop in. I don't know about you, but I've been watching Bleep Temple. Johnny Bot, hey, how's it going? Um, I've been watching Bleep Temple and having my mind blown for what, 15 hours? I mean, I've been watching him lurking for a great deal, a great deal of that time actually, while I was doing other things, and I was just the man is a monster, you know. I mean, he really is. It's just unreal what he's capable of. So, I actually thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't stream because I thought, geez, I should just continue supporting Bleep and doing his thing. But Bleep will do his thing regardless, and he's a true inspiration, I'll tell you. Um, I am not a marathoner, nor will I ever be. But I really respect that he's able to do that. Tonight, what's on the docket for me is not a very long stream, but I'm still testing out the M1 and the way it behaves with Rosetta 2, the emulation program. And we might want some light on me here, so hang on. Here we go. Rosetta 2 being an emulation, which has frankly really been behaving good. So, yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up a program that I did for the last Synth Fest, maybe two of them, because I had some glitches happening there. And they were pretty processor intensive, and I was, playing them pretty quickly. So this would be a good test to see if the M1 can handle Ableton 10, which is not M1 native, running in emulation on the M1, along with OBS running in emulation. So 24 hours, seriously, holy moly, dang, I'm just wow. I mean, the thing is that I'm not doing a lot of techno stuff. I don't have a lot of sequencer stuff planned or set up, or it's not something that I've used. And so for me, it's always an act of creation and playing. And I'll tell you right now, after an hour, my brain is fried from improvising for an hour. I can't even begin to imagine doing it for 6 or 8 hours, or good Lord, 24 hours. Nah, I value sleep. And you folks might want to. Well, then again, the Earth Moons, you had some kids, so you don't do techno, more experimental and finding sweet little spots. Gotcha. Well, I don't know. For me, I get exhausted after a while, so kudos to you, man, that you can do that. I can't. And you have little kitties, is that right? So sleep is something perhaps that you don't get very much of. Is that possible? I mean, sleep is life to me. Yeah. Yeah, right. I agree. So, for me, I'm just gonna fire up this first file is what I called Ba Men S example. And it was a medium length track that really cacked out my older computer while we were on Synthfest, to the point where I had to reset the playback buffer, the sample buffer, in the middle of the performance. I had to stop it and then reset it and then come back and continue, which it actually works with the glitch aspect of it, I suppose. But I was not happy that I had to do that, because I tested it out before, and I guess OBS really kills it. And so right now I do hear, every now and then I hear clicks in some of the sample loops, which drives me nuts. Kiddo, doesn't affect your sleep. You already you already had sleep issues. I'm sorry, man. Kiddo does keep you away from streaming, though. Yeah, well, now here's an idea. The Earth Moon 42. You could do a short stream, or maybe even incorporate Kiddo. That would be so adorable. It would be adorbs, don't you think? How old are kids or kid for you, Earth's Moon? I'm curious because obviously that makes a difference. If the kid's 2 or 1 or 2, you're not going to be doing much. 3, maybe 4, possibly 5 or 6. You can probably do stuff. I have a good friend who's a radio announcer at WPKN Radio, and he invited his little daughter on for an interview. It was the most adorable thing I'd ever heard. And this happened like 20 years ago, and just completely blew my mind. I love it. It's been line noise. Gotcha. Ugh. I totally hear you, man. And I have to say that I've had my share of that crap. Some of my gear is very old, and I think some of the soldering on some of the connections may be getting tired with the audio cables, you know? Yeah, kiddos, you know. I'm fortunate in that my much, much better half, she basically was a master at soldering, and so she made a whole bunch of triple shielded cables for me. I mean, wow. I didn't even have to worry about being near power supplies. I just throw the cables down anywhere. One of my audio engineering friends looked at the cables and went, no, and ran out of the room. Yet I didn't have any problems, knock on wood, with my sound. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. A bin of cables. Yep. Waiting to be resoldered. Yep. It's actually kind of fun, and my much better half is at this very moment, I kid you not, in the other room. She is soldering together a 32 knob MIDI controller kit that we bought. And she's doing the soldering because she's much, much better at it than I. Much, much better. So even then, she's scratching her head because the directions are amorphous. And she really knows what she's doing, but she's trying to follow the way that they said it. And there's certain things that make no sense the way that they said it in the direction. She's like, nah, screw it. I'll just do it this way. So we'll see. Yeah, it is. I agree with you, you know, and I even have a big ass spool, 250-foot spool up there of triple shielded cable that I bought years ago. And every now and then we just take it down, cut some new cable, and put some new connections on there. And it makes a difference, you know? Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's teamwork, man. And it's made by this company called Chic, I think in Israel. I'm not sure exactly. It could be Germany, but I think it's Israel. They're a small company, and they make this 32 knob MIDI controller. Cool. And upgrading your MIDI, that's awesome. What are you upgrading to? How are you doing that? I'm just curious. In this case, I had to, because of the new M1, I couldn't use the old Motu MTP-AV MIDI gear that I had. MIDI in output. Okay. That has 8 ins and outs, and it's got SMPTE. It's MIDI machine control. It's pretty darn cool. But it's USB, but it doesn't work properly with the new M1, it seems. And in all fairness, and my much better half pointed it out, she says, well, you bought that thing in the mid-90s, so it's a little old. And she's absolutely right. So I ended up buying a new equivalent from Motu it's called the MIDI Express XT. It also has 8 ins and outs. Conveniently has an in and out on the front. It's got a pedal input too if I want to control stuff via that. It's got SMPTE and I think it's got MIDI machine control. So it's pretty cool. And I think I landed it on reverb.com. It was like between $250 and $300, which is a little steep, I know, but it's USB, and I plugged it in, and basically, once the driver's loaded on the M1, poof, it was instantly recognized. So easy. So that's how I do that, And now I have MIDI control over that, although I haven't begun to explore that yet over the Matrix Brute. I'm not interested in messing around with that too much yet. Today, by the way, is going to be the last set of presets on the Matrix Brute. So I'm definitely going to, after I run this piece and see how it goes, this is the one that uses the Amen sample towards the end, and I have some fun with it, since it was the glitching. And once I'm done with the presets, then I'm going to start investigating, okay, is it multi-timbral or not? And how can I use this? What's the best way to use this in a MIDI situation? So I'm curious. I'm very curious. Yeah, presets. It comes with 256 on that grid there. And we're on the bottom row today. We're just going to go through them. And if you guys are still here, and there's no pressure if you have to go or you want to hang with Bleep, that's fine. But the folks in chat usually will vote on it, and they will give anywhere from 1 to 5 emotes or stars. 1 is, this is disgusting, I want to barf, and 5 is, oh my god, dude, I could play this all day long. So that's essentially how we're looking at it right now. And so we're just going to go through that bottom row and just play them, and I'm going to make notes. So first, though, we're going to go through this thing called the Bamen S Example 1. And I'm just gonna run it and see if it behaves any better than it did in the Synthfest live performance. I'm just curious. And I've gone through a bunch of these, and so far so good, although there are certain plugins that don't like the M1, or I should say it doesn't like Rosetta 2. So that's okay. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to show you the screen so you can at least see what I'm doing. And that way we can kind of continue the conversation, and I can play, and oops, looks like hold on. Oh, there you are. Okay. That's the other camera. Just put you up there. There you can gaze up at yeah. And then this guy I'm going to put over here so you can kind of sort of see what I'm doing. Okay. So let's just go for it, okay? And I might even talk through this. We'll see, because this is kind of more testing. All right. Let's get back up there. Anybody use the APC 40s or 20s with Ableton? Okay, here we go.
Okay, worm, let's squirm.
I'm going to be listening especially to some of the loop points, because I've noticed that every now and then they click, which is weird.
staring, Harry. Quit staring, Harry.
Do you hear that slight click? Right there. Weird. I'm gonna isolate that. Okay, that's just weird. Because that's using this guy. That's weird. I have a feeling it's just because it's in emulation mode. Still clicking. Interesting. Okay, I undid that. But that's just weird. I'm going to stop it for just a second because we have... Yeah, what's going on here? Looking at what notes are played here. Yeah. So, this is essentially a MIDI player that I'm using, and so I'm getting a click there, which is very strange. Not sure what is going on there with Ableton, but that's weird because during the actual performance, this part didn't give me clicks. I didn't hear anything there. It's that D. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, it's the beginning of that. I just changed the loop start and it still clicked. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. Shoot. Hang on. Is it possible? Possible. Darn, it doesn't tell me here so easily. I have to admit, this is the one thing I dislike about live, about Ableton. Its interface is a bit obtuse and really cramped when it comes to this stuff. Even if I do this, you know, I'm trying to see. Doesn't give me. Let's see, which one is this? Does it say? This is one kick. So this is one kick SP. That's the one. Okay, but that's not it. Hang on. So now let me just see if I can fix that. Let's see. Try and crossfade a little more. Now. Wow. So it's the start of it. But what's weird is that wasn't happening on the old Mac Mini 2012 and Ableton 10 native. Okay, well, that's an item of interest. I'll have to figure that one out. All right, back to this. Sorry to interrupt. Here we go. Let's see. There you can see a little more detail, I suppose. Something like that, right? Nope. It's not gonna stay. Okay, fine. Let's not yank some cables while we're at it here. Speaking of cables, right? Oh, hey, how's it going? Look, it's multiple me. Let's see if we can do this without ruining everything. Man, I really need to get more cameras, right, and get them stationary. Alright, something like this. Here we go. Now at least you can sort of see that. There we go. Okay, we're moving on. Here we go. Hey there, Shitwolf. How's it going, man? Yeah, actually, the M1 is nice. And I'm just pausing it here because I'm testing and running stuff. Right now you're looking at me through OBS, which is running in emulation in Rosetta, okay, broadcasting it. And then I'm using Ableton 10, which is also in emulation on Rosetta, and I'm at 64 sample buffer. So it's just small enough that I can actually live perform with it and not have horrible latency, which is, in all honesty, the first time I've ever experienced that playing with a computer. And Bleep, and a lot of folks, myself included, have valid complaints about the latency issue when you're dealing with Ableton or any kind of software samplers or software synths or effects. There's this latency that is seemingly inescapable. Well, it seemed to be escaping it, and I'm escaping it in emulation, dude. In Rosetta, which is just even more scary. So I'm very hopeful that once I actually have enough money to upgrade the immense amount of money that Ableton is asking for. I mean, come on. Gotcha. Oh, really? You don't use it? The Mac Suite is amazing, actually. It's really, really cool. If you go and check out their site, they have, yeah, I agree, Shitwolf, absolutely. The you go and check out Ableton's site and look at, they have a forum that connects you with users and Max patches that are for this. There are thousands of patches that you can use using Max, which are just, it's pretty mind-blowing, actually. I don't know the Earth Moon, if you messed around with Max at all. Have you played around with Max? You have all the jazz, just haven't gotten it. Okay. Yeah. You dig Live. Okay, Max Live. Yeah. Short pass. Yeah, Shitwolf, I ponied up for the 16 gigs of RAM on this machine because, the original Mac Mini comes out with only 8 gigs and everyone's like, wow, that's so tiny. But apparently it's not. It's because it's so efficient. So at that time I opted for 16 and I had to wait for a while to get it. But when I got it, I also got the terabyte SSD in there. So it's pretty zippy. It really, I don't think I've ever heard, I haven't felt it heat up. Every time I touch it when I'm doing stuff like this, OBS and broadcast, it's not even warm. The fan hasn't kicked in. I mean, my poor other Mac Mini is, I had to put a gate on my voice, on my mic, to get rid of the stupid fan noise all the time. And probably can take it off now. Yeah, that's right. With the Ableton, you're right, or the Earthmoons. I mean, Max is cool because, if you're into that sort of stuff, some people aren't, and I totally get that. I like to geek around with it, but I'm an experiential learner, and I like to play and touch things, when I'm playing. But that being said, these controllers, and now the speed with the MIDI and the non-latency, it makes it feel like I'm actually playing an instrument now, and it's responding, and so for me, that is wow. When I go over to the piano and I play, there's no latency really. Well, there technically is, because you press the key and then there's a lever which hits a hammer and all that stuff. But oh my God, I was messing around with pigments, Arturia pigments in Ableton, which I couldn't do before. I couldn't do that before because if I had Ableton running and I fired up pigments, it would basically cack my processor and forget OBS. No way. And there's another one that I love called Apparillo, which I play around a lot with. Pure Data, wow. That's a blast from the past, man. That's free. That's, David Ziccarelli's original program, man. That's still around. And my friend Damn Sight from South Korea learned that in like a week and made these incredibly beautiful kind of minimalist things and released an album with it. I was so impressed. I just, I don't know. I don't have the geek factor anymore. I used to get really into that, Mac stuff and Reactor programming and all that. I'm just like, nah, I want to play it. I don't want to invent the piano. I just want to play it. Really? Shitwolf, that's awesome. That's so cool. you guys are mega geeks, okay? Shitwolf, you guys seriously are mega geeks. I'm a geek, not a mega geek. A definitely geek. And I just, for me, I want to touch and play. And that's how I express. And so for me, having a really nice responsive keyboard with good sounds. Yeah. Gotcha, Shitwolf. Gotcha. I have a close friend who's the exact same, and he, yes, we do. Yes. Hey man, you invent some sounds, I'll play them, man. Give me some patches. I'll mess with them totally. I really enjoy it. And I love to manipulate and mutate, when I'm exploring stuff, So, shit, well, if you walked in on me running through this was the piece I did. I think it was the second piece I did in the last Synth Fest, and it was glitching out, man. It was just, and I had to stop and reset the buffers and start again. Well, continue. And so this is much less glitchy. I've only noticed a few tiny little clicks that I think might be because it's reading from another drive that it's not expecting. So, that's cool, man. Shitwolf, that's awesome. And then you experimented for about 8 hours the other night. Earthmoon, you need to get on there and stream. How old is the kitty, Earthmoon? I didn't catch that. You should definitely do this. Yeah. Oh no, Earthmoons, you should go on. Oh, you know what? 21 months old. Okay, that's a tough. I shut up now. Yeah. You were on the other night? Damn. Okay. Well, I'm definitely looking out for you. If you're on, I'm going to check you out. For sure, I'll come and support you, And it's cool. I mean, Wambra was on, but he chooses to go on in the middle of the night for me, like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. I just happen to be up, and suddenly there's Wambra. I'm like, holy crap, it's Wambra. And he was all freaking out at first. He did fine. I don't think he's streamed in like several years, and it was very cool. So I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm curious to see how it responds with the if there's more clicking or not. And I'm gonna try and figure out why that's happening. It could be that I need to save this and collect everything and save it again, or copy everything over and have the samples maybe it's the analysis files that need to be redone. It's possible. So I may need to just throw out all the analysis files and have it regenerate them. And then perhaps that'll be better. We'll see. So used to go on marathons before you got pregnant. Yeah. Came during the pandemic. Yeah, you were on Daddy too. Well, I mean, if there's a few good things I'd say maybe that happened because of this pandemic, and that is we all kind of got to know each other, man. As this community, and I am beyond thrilled to know you folks and know all these other really cool musicians and hyper geeks. I just love the community, and I'm sure I mentioned this before, but Bleep Temple was the first person that I was checking out on Twitch and got into. I was listening to him for a good while, and I really got into his techno and what he was doing. And in all honesty, I wasn't that much of a techno head until I started listening more and more to Bleep. I mean, I liked electronic music, I liked dance music, but he pulled me into the way he was doing his stuff, Yeah. Because your gear was scattered. Gotcha. You got to travel. Right. Well, we try to do stuff that, makes sense for us, and for me, this makes total sense. This dungeon studio I'm in here. It's my happy place. And so I figure I might as well stream and connect with people. Why not? You know? And the whole improvising thing came about as a result of the streaming, where we throw the dice. And I'll do some of that tonight. I'll throw some of the dice and figure out, ooh, that was B. And do some improvising. Yeah. Wow, I believe it. That's stressful when you're, on the road and in between houses, and good Lord. I know. I mean, my much better half and I, we moved 3 times in 3 years, and oh God, that was crazy stressful. So I hear ya. So I'm gonna go back and continue some of this. Let's see what happens, because I'm very curious to see what goes on. 1,000 miles, Jesus. Well, hey, at least you got a little bit of a change. I hope it's a better change, Yeah. Yeah, this is what I did on the last Synthfest. Except it was riddled with errors because of the glitches that my machine was giving me. Mixing this live is a challenge. I haven't practiced it since the Synthfest, so forgive me.
Okay, worm, let's squirm.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. All right. This is like butter.
And now, folks, so that you too may learn to hit that jive. And now, folks, so that you too may learn to hit that jive, let me give you a simple explanation of jitterbug fundamentals. We've dressed the kids so that you may easily see the basic movements of the dance. The boy's right hand is sometimes placed here, which of course is why we place the mark here. But the girl's foot should never be placed here. So And now, folks, so that you too may learn to hit that jive, let me give you a simple explanation of jitterbug fundamentals. We've dressed the kids so that you may easily see the basic movements of the dance. The boy's right hand is sometimes placed here, which of course is why we place the mark here. But the girl's foot should never be placed here. Simple.
Okay, that was like okay. That was like butter. I swear to God, that was like butter. I mean, I didn't feel anything. The second I played it, I felt it. I was like, whoa, this kind of blew me away. I mean, the other performance of it, yeah, man, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool, Earth Moon. I would be honored, seriously. You know, I mean, this is a little unusual for me to do some breakcore stuff, which I deeply, deeply love. I love Venetian snares. I love Aphex Twin stuff, Flashbulb, and whatever it is. Yeah, I'm into it. And so getting a chance to play with the Amen sample and glitching it out was just so much fun. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. Well, you need to get out there and let's do some stringing. I want to see what you do, you know, and then we can figure something out, you know? It'd be very cool. Because, I mean, you know, at this stage right now, I'm just doing this OBS setup because, well, you know, people see what I'm doing and all that. It's educational. But, yeah. Oh, you don't VOD anything? Okay, VOD. That's fine. No biggie. You know, next time you do something, you know, I'll be on the lookout. And you can also whisper me. I actually do check those. If you whisper me and let me know when you're going to be on, and I'll be like, okay, you know, and that way for sure I'll be all, that's the wrong one. Here we go.
Okay, worm, let's squirm.
And then we can go.
Okay.
Anyway. So, yeah, I got to practice this because I need to practice mixing it again. I need to do an actual recording of this that I'm going to release. Next week is Bandcamp Friday, so I figure I'm going to practice the sets that I did at the Synth Fest and release that, but I got to practice it and record it so that's better. And so I'm a little nervous because I'm on the M1 and I shouldn't have done this before I moved, but I got to make the move, you know? Yeah. Definitely. Please let me know, you know. even if I'm, I can't sit through, 15 hours of, for the Bleeps thing. Although today I had him on while I was doing all sorts of stuff, and he was just there. It was every now and then I'd make comments and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you for looking. There's many different kinds of stuff that I do on Bandcamp and what I release, because there's electronic music, which is what I'm into right now, doing Twitch and relating to folks out there. There's acoustic stuff. There's piano stuff. There's more traditional composition stuff, which is harder in that it's next to impossible to get performances. He's still going. Bleep. Oh my God. He is just a maniac. How long is he planning on going for? Holy crap. I still have him on here. Hold on. He's been going for 18 hours. Oh my God. Jesus. That's just insane. I don't know how he does it. He's Australian, so he's got that extra Australian gene. That's just like, I should play some didgeridoo and see if I can summon him or something. Yeah. So thank you for checking out my Bandcamp page, by the way. I really appreciate it. And it's there's a lot of eclectic stuff there, which is some of my more music critic type friends have commented in the music industry. They say that you'll never ever get anywhere because you're too damn eclectic. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Seriously. It is what it is. If a string quartet asks me to write a piece for them, I will write a string quartet for them. If, sure. With glee. I would love to do that. You kidding me? Gasp. They might even pay me. That'd be even weirder. Why is this giving me like this weird lighting thing? What is wrong with this? Here we go. It stopped. It's never a dull moment with these things, So I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that. That made me very happy. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through some presets here. And Earthmoon, I don't know, Johnny Bot, I don't know if you guys, are all hanging or going back and forth between Bleep. It's totally cool. And I understand that if you have like multiple tabs open, like Devious probably has like 5 or 6 tabs open at any given time, and he's hucketing back and forth between all of them. So, what? Why did Streamlabs just... What is going on? Why did that delete that? And I can't undelete it. That's what's really annoying here. Hang on. Let me see. Can I undelete that? I need to allow you. You should be allowed to say that. Why can't you say that? I have to have a little talk with this bot because, damn. This Streamlabs bot has been just obnoxiously stopping people from saying that. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. WTF. I guess that's the... I know. What? Poor Drac Attack was, constantly being, moderated out by the Streamlabs thing because he was trying to say something and it was misinterpreting him. Anyway, so, all right. So here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take off my effects on that. And let's put this guy so we can see it up there too. All right, that's good. That's usually my piano cam, which I drag across the room. And let's see, do we have any sound here? Hold on. Let me get that going. Where are you? The light is killing me. Let's see now. Piano Chaos. Gotcha. Okay, let's get this guy going. So we should be hearing the chaos. There it is. Cool. Okay, good. There we go. All right. Cool. So, for those of you in the know, you already know. For those of you who don't, well, welcome to this section. And I have this book here where I actually write stuff. Oh, you can't see that, can you? These are all preset notes that I take for some sample libraries that are on the vSynth. And here we go. There's the matrix. So I started with the matrix brute over here. And it starts out with, well, you can't really see that, can you? A new chapter. Welcome, matrix brute. And then there's preset after preset after preset. And essentially, we're at the O's, so now the last row. The very... It was ASS. Jesus. I have to have a little... I have to figure out this stupid Streamlabs thing. Yeah. So... All right, we are on the P's. So here we go. This is going to be P01. And that's the bottom row here. No effects on this guy. All right, here we go. Sounds like a very basic preset to me. I wonder if that's what they did on the last row. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's an init sound. So that's P01 is just simply init. Okay. I wonder if they're all like that. Sounds like it. Okay, yeah. So it sounds to me like actually we have finished all of them because it sounds like... Yep. Yep. They're all inits. Okay. So I guess they've left the P's for the user to populate. Although that's silly because I can populate any one of these sounds, you know, any one of these presets anywhere and save them and change them. So, oh well, that was an anticlimax. Geez, I wonder if you say that, will the Streambot like say, no, you can't say the word climax. That implies something. That's dirty. And we should try that. I can't type it because I'm allowed to type stuff because I'm the broadcaster. But I wonder if somebody else types it. If it's going to be moderated, that'd be funny. So this actually leaves me with a lot of fun stuff to look at because now I can review some of the better sounds that I liked in here, which is what I'm about to do then. Because I changed some of them and I left a great deal of them, and their naming scheme is awful. So I'm going to go back to the beginning here. I'm just going to run through the sounds that I liked and see if I still like them. And I'm going to play anything that has 3 stars or more on my rating system. So I liked the first one. And I remember if I put it in Paraphonic, it's really weird. I really like that. I'm kind of digging that better. I'm going to save that. Oh, I guess I didn't save it. Damn it. Try that again. Save that guy. I guess that's... There we go. Cool. Nice. Johnny Bot, you don't have to be afraid. Fear not. I will protect you, Johnny Bot. Trust me. The Streamlabs, bad, angry Streamlabs nun with her ruler stick. I will protect you. Oh. See, there you go. You've gotten around. You've gotten around the Streambot filter, as it were. I noticed I gotta take some of this. I have some kind of. Yeah, there we go. Let's put some reverb here. Okay, that's better. Got rid of my echo delay. Yes, thank you very much. So that's one that was 3 stars. I like that one. The second one I didn't like at all. The third one I didn't like. The fourth one I hated. I'm curious. Let me play the AO4. I'm curious if I still hate it. Yeah, the bot didn't catch that. All right. So we figured out how to do it. Get past the stupid bot. I'm wondering. I might get rid of that attack. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a huge fan of the really sharp synthy attacks that go wow, wow. You know, wow, 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 wow. It's just like, stop it with the wow, please. You know, I mean, could you imagine playing a piano with wow on every note? Oh my god. So that's something I might play around with. Let me see here. What happens if I change this? Oh, I like it so much better. I don't know about you guys. Okay, I'm going to save that too. Jeez, does this mean I have to go through all of them again and see if because I hated this one. All right. That was called Ricky Lead after Rick Wakeman. Ugh. So I wrote here meh, but I changed it. So paraphonic. So I'll give it 3 now, and I'm going to still work with this. You see? It's amazing. I should probably do this again because obviously my chair agrees with me. Obviously. Yes, really? Do you agree? Yeah. It seems to me, now maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, that going through all of the presets has altered my taste and tolerance towards very synthy sounds. Because as a composer, as an electronic musician, I actually was not a huge fan of really, really synthy sounds. But it has grown on me. And getting the Matrix Brute was one of the reasons I wanted to do that. Because, first of all, I've been drooling after this thing for a long time, realizing it was really easy to program. And so I thought, ooh, I got all these cool knobs here. In fact, I should show it closer here so you can see it better. Hang on, let me get the camera so you can see this better. So hold on. Cam 2. So, I don't know how well you can see this. Okay, I made it a little bit better. But, you know, essentially, I mean, you know, you guys are nerds, so you totally... We got the VCO1, VCO2, VCO3, and LFO3 here. Just kind of cool. Noise over here. And this all goes to a mixer right here. We have VCO 1, 2, and 3, and noise and external. That's kind of cool. I like that. And so here we have buttons for which type of filter it goes into, whether it goes into the Steiner filter or the ladder filter, and you can have them go through both. And this also gives you routing and a master cutoff. So if I'm playing something, sorry, I don't have a pedal on this one yet. So I can easily affect, you know. Interesting. What's really cool, and I still am wrapping my brain around this, guys, is this section here, the audio mod section, where we have VCO1 into VCO2, or affecting VCO2, and then here this one has VCO3 in the center, and then I can go either having that VCO3 affect VCO1 or VCO2, depending on which way I go. Same here, VCO3 affects VCF2 or VCF1. And then we have noise in the center. So this seems to be a place where you can really wreak havoc, at least I've discovered. And in all honesty, my brain doesn't quite comprehend what I'm doing here, because I'm kind of used to this stuff where I see wires and I patch them and it makes sense to me. And so this stuff where I have a patch bay and I'm looking at these, you know, this versus this, is not quite as comfy for my brain to remember what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see what's happening here and I can follow the cables and remember how I plugged it in. Here, it's still something foreign to me. So I'm still trying to remember how this works here. And so when I'm playing around with this, the mods, let me just save this before I do anything else, and then hang on just a sec. Here we go. So I'm just gonna save this. Back to preset, save 4. Boom, that's how you save. You have to press the save button, press the preset, it'll flash, and then you hit where you want to save it. So you can save it to different locations. So that's kind of cool if I want to have the same sound, but it's slowly, gradually mutating over a span of time. And, you know, maybe I don't remember exactly how I did it and changed it, so I can just kind of save them. That's pretty cool. I like that. So let's see here. So now, if I'm playing this stuff, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm trying to get this so you can see. There we go, sort of. Right? Not quite. Okay. All right. So now if I'm playing, and I play, okay, I'm just going to change these levels. So I have nothing. This is the first one. Interesting, something I have to figure out here that's not making sense to me. Okay, I'm instantly liking this a lot better. right, I'm already liking this much, much better. Okay, whoops. Hey there. Oh, that's just fun. Okay. Yes, let's not try not to break our cameras. Oh my god. All right, let's see what we can do here. Is there a way I can do this so it's not falling? Okay. Anyway, you guys, I was hoping you guys could see this, a larger view, but that's not not working. So, but basically I'm playing right now with these guys. It's hard for you to see, which is the audio mod panel, which is I'm pretty impressed with that. I just from sheer fun factor of playing with the sounds. Just the sheer fun factor of playing with the sounds is blowing my mind. So anyway, at any rate, it is now 10:14 p.m. on the East Coast on a Friday night. East Coast Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Welcome. I'm F and Izzy. Welcome to everyone, and welcome lurkers. And I'm going to say hi here just for a sec. And yeah. So right now, if you're interested, Bleep Temple is probably still playing, I'm guessing. Let me just check, because he probably is. He's been going for 18 hours, 42 minutes. Go and check Bleep out. 18 hours. Wow. That's pretty intense. And I'm probably never going to do that. But I think, what really should be, one of the things that I think should come out of all this kind of broadcasting business that we're doing, especially on Twitch, is there's obviously an audience for this type of stuff. Like, look at Bleep. And I mean, man, could you imagine if he had his feed tapped into like 5 different clubs around the world through their sound system, and they were cranking it, and they had his imagery up on a giant screen. I mean, tell me that wouldn't be cool, because you'd have all this stuff happening all around the world. Bleep would be playing his mega sets and hopefully getting paid a lot of money for it, even though I know he doesn't do it for the money. I get it. But you know what? He should get paid because he's good and people want to hear him. So I think that it's only fair. I mean, if you have 1,000 people listening to him all around the world, dancing and having multiple raves all across the world, if they each pay $1, I mean, come on. What does a cup of coffee cost? I mean, give me a break, So anyway, the Earth Moon, I'm sure you are busy with child and all that stuff, and Shitwolf, I am sure that you're back and forth. So don't feel compelled to constantly, feel like you have to be a presence here. I am more than happy to interact with you, though. So I'm going to save that in one of the user init patches, because I liked you just got back to chat. Okay, that's cool. I liked the original version of how I changed the Rick Wakeman patch and saved that, and now I like where this has gone quite a bit. So Kiddo is crazy awake. Oh man. This is so expressive. I can totally get into this one, even though I still want to tweak the synthiness of it. There's an expressive quality in this one that I'm totally feeling, and I could use that one for sure. Yeah, it's the way it interacts with itself, in the paraphonic mode is really yummy. Yeah. So I'm going to save that one in the user place. In fact, hang on. So we're going to save this guy here. Hopefully that worked. No, it did not. That's a little bizarre because they retained what I did. Okay, I'm back to roughly where I was. So I'm wondering why that didn't work. So hang on. Let me see. Save. One. Now that should have worked. It did not. Why did that not work? Strange. Okay, I'm gonna have to investigate that because. So save that one there. Oh. Nope. Okay, that's weird. I have to. RTFM, right? But that makes no sense. Why would it not allow me to save in that row? That's weird. Yeah, I'll have to RTFM. It's probably some strange thing that Arturia, they are French companies, so they have their ways that, that make sense for them because, bien sûr, of course, Arturia. Their naming scheme is quite hilarious. So, okay, I liked that. I changed it. Let's try number 5. I'm curious. I'm just not a huge fan of the sequence stuff because I tend to play them myself. Whoops, here we go. I almost killed my camera again. Jesus. Let's take the sequencer off. I guess I'm only using 2 oscillators. Yep. So let's fire up the third one. There's an expressive quality there. That's Mahler's First Symphony. Any Mahler fans out there? The First Symphony, first movement, when he goes into Frere Jacques in minor, it's just freaking eerie and so good. I never get tired of that. Okay, I like that. I'm keeping it. Keeping it. Okay, definitely keeping that one. So, I think I'm also going to try out another Ableton set. So this is AO6 Back to the Core. I gave it 3 stars for some reason, and I can tell I don't like it right away. It's that damn attack. I just hate that. It's really weird how that one is kind of unresponsive when you're playing it, you know? It's a bit weird. And then it has these clicks. I think I'm going to pass this one and move on. Even though there is... I'm liking that. Wondering if it's... Even more clicks now. Let's see now. Which one I use is giving me the click. Okay, that's number 1. I suppose if I look here, I'll probably figure something out. I almost don't want to spend too much time on it. Feel okay. Oh, what's going on with my little... It's just ugly. Aftertouch, yeah. With that. Well, meh. I'm gonna play around with it some more, but not right now. This one. Oh, this was called Back to the Core. AO6? Yeah. Meh. New Age Lead. AO8. I hate the title. Ugh. Let's take a look. Oops, that's not what I want to go away. You know, deep down inside, I should have been an organist. In some ways, I suppose. That's AO8. Definitely putting that into paraphonic just makes it so much better for me. Definitely. So there's so much that we can do here, you know. How's Bleep doing? Let's do a Bleep check while we're at it, because it is now almost 10:30 on a Friday evening. Do you know where your Bleep is? And he is gone. Oh, 18 hours and 57 minutes. Holy moly. He's talking right now. Somebody just asked him if he can play some ABBA. Actitect is over there, and somebody asked him, "Can you play some ABBA?" And he said he already had. His voice is hoarse. Good Lord. He sounds worn right now, poor guy. At 18 hours 58 minutes, folks. Go and check this out. 18 hours 58 minutes. He will be hitting 19 hours very soon, but he sounds ragged right now. Poor Bleep. 3 hours to go to 24 hours. Is he really going to do it? That's my question. I feel like a sportscaster. Oh, now Bleep is on his way. It's 18 hours and 58 seconds, and he's almost at the 19-hour mark. Can he do it? His voice is hoarse. He's looking a little worn, but he might get that second wind. Somebody said there wasn't an Amen. Oh, yeah? Well, there's Amen right here, if you want. So I can easily do that for you. There's Actitect. Yeah, Actitect. How's it going? Yeah, that's right. It's good to see you, Actitect. Yeah, I have Bleep up on another screen, and I'm sitting there going, yep, and his voice is a little hoarse. Can he do it? Will he go the full? It's 18 hours and 59 minutes right now, 38 seconds. It's almost there. He's going to be hitting the 19-hour mark in just about, 15 seconds, folks. So here we should be there for the 19-hour mark. Right now, I'm listening to what he's doing. He's playing some... Oh my God, is this ABBA? Here it is. He just hit the 19-hour mark. Wow. He just hit the 19-hour mark. And actually, you can't hear it, but... There you go. So there it is. We just witnessed the 19-hour mark. Actitect, it's so nice that you popped in here. You know what was going on was I was running through. Let me see who else is in here, because Mechanical Flesh. Good to see you, man. I'm sorry I was away from the screen, so I didn't see you pop in here. So please forgive me if I didn't see you or interact with you. I was over here working on the Matrix Brute, playing around with it, and. Actually, what we did earlier was I played through the second piece in the last Synth Fest, which was using the Amen sample and playing around with it, and it was a good time, except my little Mac Mini was really dying. It just couldn't handle it. And there was way too much latency when I was playing it. I mean, when I was doing this stuff,
Hit that jive. Hit that jive. Hit that jive.
when I was doing that stuff, thank you, man. There was this lag that was going on the old machine, and I had to ignore it. I just had to go. This was not lagging at all because I'm on the new M1 Mini, and what's astounding, and poor Earth Moon has heard this a million times already, and Shitwolf, is that we're using OBS in emulation through Rosetta Broadcasting plus Ableton 10, which is not native to the M1. So it's also in emulation in Rosetta 2. And it's better and smoother and less latency than the native Mac that it was playing on. It's pretty... I honestly didn't think that it would be like that. You know, I mean, I was testing it thinking, okay, this is going to be a bit glitchy because it's in emulation. Barely. The most that has happened has been that I get, in the beginning of the piece, I noticed it right away. So in the very beginning...
Okay, worm, let's squirm.
Let me see.
Quit staring, Harry.
Okay, quit staring. Here we go. There it is. So this is just weird if I solo it. So we're getting these clicks. Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing there, Acti. You know? But you know, the getting back in the box thing is not worth it until I got this M1 and I'm testing this. I mean, I was telling Shitwolf and Earth Moon earlier, and you know, in Mechanical Flesh, I don't know what kind of setup you play on, but there's almost no, I mean, really no latency when I was playing something through this in emulation. I'm at 64 sample buffer right now in emulation, and it's totally playable, and I'm stunned. So I can't wait till I get Ableton native and OBS gets native, and I'm playing stuff at the 32 sample rate. We're going to see just how far we can take that. Because for me, I understand why so many folks say, okay, I'm done with trying to work with the computer, the DAW, and live performance is too much latency. And I agree. And so I split my setup so that I have stuff which I'm performing here on the APC controllers, live, and I set everything up in Ableton, and essentially I'm performing, and that's a lot of fun. What's the difference between that and a piano key? Not that much. So, except each sound is different, or I've created them, and so you use Reason. Oh yeah, cool, man. Reason's awesome. I love Reason. I use it, and the thing is, I also use, what's really cool about Reason Suite, or, Mechanical, is that, I'm sure you know this, that you can use it as a plugin. So I actually use the Red Drum as a plugin, yeah, I've been using it since version 3, I think. And Ableton I've been using since version 1. It tells you how old I am. But yeah, and I've loved it ever since I got it. And I am on the moon, Earth Moon, that I can load a Red Drum machine in. The Matrix, yeah, sure. I like the Matrix. My favorite is the Red Drum machine and the grain sample synthesizer. The new grain one. I'm just blown away by it. Load in a sample of mine and manipulate it and do all sorts of crazy things with it. It's just so good, you know. And the drum player, the percussion, the drum player that came free for a short while is fantastic. So I load the Red Drum as a plug-in into Ableton, and I have the player, and I program the player to do all sorts of stuff, and then I set the player to be controlled by these knobs, so that it scrolls through different programs in the player, which controls the Red Drum, and it is heaven. So you as a Roland TR, okay, yeah. That's fine. You know, I mean, the thing is that now that there's almost really no latency, what's the difference between that and this? Not that much, actually, because I'm still using sliders and knobs, and there's just like it's direct feel. It's weird. When I was doing this stuff, when I was playing with, all that is instantaneous. Of course it is quantized, yes. So, but the thing is that it's quantized to the 8th note right now that I'm playing. So, even if I do the 16th note, it's right there, whereas before there was a little bit of a delay that I was feeling every single time I was playing it, even the way that it registered on the software. Who makes the M1? That's Apple. That's the M1. Here it is. Hold on. The M1 Mac Mini. That's what I'm using, and I got the 16 gigs of RAM on that puppy. Got a little more RAM, and the the SSD internal drive. Worth it. See, my chair's all excited. Let's see, when it agrees with me. Although my younger students still think I'm farting. They're like, "You're just farting." Yeah, kid. Sure. Yeah, we had lots of beans. It's good for you, kid. Wait till we're, in person. Oh yeah, mechanical, of course I have. Yes. In fact, if you go to the VOD, there's a sample of me doing this with some effects. I think I'm doing this. Hold on. Let me see. There you go. Bleep. So I was gonna summon Bleep, but honestly, he's doing his thing at 19 hours, and who knows how long he's gonna go for. Good Lord, this stupid camera. Here we go. Who knows how long he's gonna go for? And I was just thinking, okay, I should definitely summon Bleep. Where's the Bleep? We need Bleep. But he's busy. He's understandably busy right now, doing his thing. Let's see. I hope he's not playing any more ABBA. Because then if he's still playing ABBA, I'm going to question his judgment at this point. No, he's not playing ABBA. He's playing some pretty hardcore screaming stuff. It's awesome. I love it. So, yeah, my chair obviously loved it too. His plan was to go to the Start of the Rainbow roll. Now, yeah, well, how long is that? How many more hours? He thought that would mean a 14-hour set. He miscalculated. How much did he miscalculate by, Acti? Seriously, did he miscalculate by a lot? Oh no. Oh no. That's painful. Oh. Oh, poor bleep. You know, it's funny is because this afternoon when I saw him on, I was going, why is he on now? Shouldn't he be on later? Because according to what he said, he should start at 2 a.m. for me tonight. Right now it is 10:44. So he should be starting in almost not quite 4 hours, according to what he said last. And so when I saw him on, I was like, what is going on? Why is he on? So, that's a bummer, man. He shouldn't feel compelled to raggedly do it all the way there. I hope he doesn't by a day. Oh, God. Oh, poor bleep. So, all right, well, I'm going to go through a couple of more of these Matrix presets that I like. Because Acti, I don't know if you've been here when we were doing this before, but what we were doing in Mechanical, we went through the presets that are existing on the Matrix Brute, and we do one row at a time. Each row has 16 presets, and we play around, listen with them. Sometimes I'd manipulate them and change them if they were super cheesy. Sometimes I just move on because they were beyond helping. And it was a lot of fun. People would vote on it. And so now we finished that. I'm going back and I'm looking at some of the things that I gave, anywhere from 3. See, here's my book. Anywhere from 3 stars, 4 stars. So if there's 3 stars, I'm going to investigate it and see if I really liked it. Because I have a feeling my taste has changed while I've been doing this. Yes, Mechanical, that is a Matrix Brute. And here, let me get the other camera so that you can see that. Whoops. That's not working right. That's not right. Hold on, let's get this set up so it at least is looking in the right direction. I'm trying to get this set up here. This stand sucks. All right, camera. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Here we go. Are you ready? Whoops. Okay, that fell. We're not ready. Hold on. Let's get this right. Maybe not. Come on, camera. Stay put. You guys have problems with cameras? I mean, I'm doomed when it comes to cameras. That's one of my downfalls, is these damn cameras. Okay, that looks possibly like it's staying put, so here we go. Slow fade over to the Matrix Brute. There it is. That's the Matrix. Yeah, do you use the Mini Brute? That's cool. I'm not sure how similar they are, but this is, this, I've been playing around with the different presets and changing a lot of them to be paraphonic, because it's a monophonic synth, yes, but it also is paraphonic, which, I think's better in some ways than polyphonic, because, with a polyphonic synth, I just have the same sound spread across the keyboard. And in this case, I have one oscillator per sound. And so it's orchestrated, Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I don't know the Mini Brute at all. But this thing really blows my mind, and I'm still learning it. It's ins and outs. I'm used to the idea of patching old chord. I'm used to these kinds of old chords and patching and pulling them, because then I see it, I feel it, and I remember it. But this thing requires me to kind of wrap my brain around it more for remembering what I'm doing. And also when I'm trying to figure something out. It is amazing. I'm going to take the reverb off my voice. It is amazing how flexible it is, you know? Mini Brew's fun. Cool. Mean bass. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Well, let's see. I've saved that sound, I think. Yes, I did. That was called New Age Lead. I'm just going to save it again to make sure. I liked that one. I liked how it changed. And let's see, the next one, I gave that one 4 stars actually, because I really liked its playability and its expressive. A10 is the next one that I have, which Arturia called Bass Blaster. You know, in Arturia, we do the Bass Blaster, bien sûr. And so this one I wrote, Some Hope Needs Help. And it's 3 stars. So let's see. Oh, my chair's a little apprehensive. Chair. See, it's a little unsure of itself. Not crazy about that attack, honestly. That kind of bothers me a little bit. Let me give you a better view here, because you need to see better. You need to see what's going on, right? Not just the, okay. Can you see a little better there? You can at least see the whole thing, at this stage. Sorry, it's because I'm far away from it. My bad. I need another mic is what I do. I need to put a mic over here and then have a mic where I'm, I'll work it out. So, yeah. Not crazy about the attack at all. Okay, so we got rid of that craziness. Whoops. Let's make sure you don't fall again. Jeez, I am not having... And of course, I just turned off my V-Synth. Thank you. What a day I'm having. At least it's not 19 hours. Yeah, headset mic, you think? I don't know, I've never been a huge fan of the headset mic, but Acti, maybe you're right. That may be the way to go. I need to project more if I'm over here, and maybe even bring the mic a little farther over here. See? Can you hear me okay now? Yeah, that's what I got right here. See? I have this Acti, you see. I just recently got it, only not too long ago. See, look, ooh. Oh. Ooh, yes, see, not too long ago. And I love it, except it only goes till here. And so now that's only there, and I need to go there. So that means I need to talk like this into the mic. Hey there, how's it going, folks? As I talk, ow, over there. It's a bit awkward. Yeah. So I'm going to be definitely getting probably just a mic here. So I can just go over there and do this. Hello, everyone. Like that. So, okay, enough of that. Sorry. Let's get this back online here. So that... Let's hope I don't shut my V-Synth off this time. Have you ever done that? In the middle of a broadcast, you shut something off. Like, what? How'd that happen? Now, of course, it's reset. There we go. Yeah, but I love it. I always, not always, but recently I've started with this sound, which I deeply love. This is the V-Synth. And I just love this. Hey, Make Music, how's it going? Make mistakes, make mistakes. I can read. Although, in my defense, I am getting new glasses. Because these are old, and I have my other pair, which I can't even see out of now, over here. And it's like, my eyes have changed so much in the last year that it's my old prescription is actually better, which is weird. So, Make Mistakes, thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Yeah, what we're doing right now is we're going through a couple more of these presets on the Matrix Brute, and I'm just going over we've already finished the 256 patch bay here of all the samples. Of all the presets. And each one of these has a different sound allocated to it, and you can change it and save it, and that's pretty cool. And so now I'm going through my book, which I've written all this stuff down in, and I'm looking at the ones that have 3 stars or more. And you guys in the chat voted on these too. So that's what's fun, because I didn't always agree with what chat said. Like, there were some people who loved certain sounds, and I was like, no. But because they loved it, I gave it a couple more stars according to what they thought, and I said, I will revisit this and see. So that's what we're doing. So A10 Bass Blaster, that's the one we're looking at. I put this into Paraphonic just now. So I might just notch that. I like it better now than what it was, so I'm going to keep that. Chair agreed with me. It definitely, although it's not saying anything right now, it gets shy every now and then. Chair gets shy, I've noticed, So, okay. Thank you, Chair. So that was A10. I changed that one for sure. I like that. Needs help, so I put it into Paraphonic. And I also played around a little bit with the filters. It's better. I like it now. It's a 4-star for me. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? The next one. My favorite... What? My favorite bound sound? No, I don't know. Let's see. Did I save it? Let me just save it. Make sure I saved it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, make mistakes for sure. Oh, mechanical. I mean, sorry, mechanical. There's a lot of organ-esque sounds on here, and I think in a different life I should have probably been some kind of organist or something. Although I don't know if any of you have ever tried playing the organ or studied the organ. I studied it for not quite a year. Well, technically 2 semesters, and I mean, I'm pretty skilled on the piano, but adding the feet just did not work for me. It really, that messed with my mind. Completely messed with my mind. So speaking of piano, you know what? I'm going to play a little piano just for a little short break and go over there and do a little chord improv thing. And here's what I'm going to do. Here. I don't know if you can see this. All right, let's get this going. This stand sucks. Okay. I'm going to continue onwards with this. So here's what we do. We have a 12-sided die that has letter names, musical alphabet letter names. I'm trying to get this in focus for you, but oh well. And so I'm going to throw this. That's a B flat. Then I choose this, which is a decision die for major or minor. And so in this case, black is minor, it just fell on black. So it's going to be B flat minor, which actually is one of my favorite keys. So let's write that down. Hang on. So we have B flat minor. Next one. No, it's a B flat again, so let's see. That was an E. Here we go. Major or minor? Ooh, the suspense. That looks like minor. So we have B flat minor and E minor? Really? Wow. Okay, that's going to be interesting. A challenge. And A. Oh, no, come on. All right. A major, wow. Interesting. So there's our little A. So I'm going to set up the mic, make sure that I'm not doing something stupid like I did last time. Take the camera with me, so hold on just a sec. Piano on. Let me just test something here because we want to make sure that I do this right. That's the piano mic. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm turning this mic off because it has a gate. And I'm going to turn the piano mic on so I can't really talk to you. I'm going to go play something in B flat minor, E minor, and A major. I have no idea what about to happen, so we'll see. Bear with me with the camera, sorry. Oh God, I hate this stand. Oops. I'm back, except I'm not plugged in here. All right, I'm back. Oh, damn sight. How's it going, man? Good to see you. So nice to see you. So let me get back to me. Hello. How's everyone doing? Oh, thank you. Very sweet. That was a tricky series of chords there that I loved playing around with, because you could not do a traditional way of voice leading with those. At least I wasn't finding it. So I said, okay, how do you navigate this? You know, thank you. Thank you for being here, guys. Seriously. Yeah, I tend to be kind of somber a lot of times, mechanical. That's just me. I'm kind of somber. And I don't know, maybe it's because it's in the evening. I tend to be more kind of mellow in the evening, and I have more piss and vinegar in the morning, I suppose. Maybe I should do a morning stream where I go nuts. But that's a good time to do. Uh-oh, look who's here, Mr. Turbojet. Good to see you, man. So nice to see you. So, tonight was going to be a short stream for me. Let's see if Bleep is here. I'm just curious. So hang on. He's still doing his thing, isn't he? Yeah. Oh my God. He is at 19 hours and 37 minutes, folks. That's right. Actually, he's about to hit 19 hours and 40 minutes in a few seconds. Here it is. Boom. Actually, no, 19 hours, 38 seconds. I can count. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's Bleep. And I hope that Bleep doesn't feel compelled to do the next 30 hours or whatever it is that he miscalculated. Oh my God. Because I know his original intent was to stream into the Rainbow event, on Saturday, which is really cool. I think he should go to sleep and come back. Maybe, actually, I just realized, I just saw that you wrote some stuff here. B flat minor, E minor, and A major, that you also wrote the B flat minor 7 plus 9 plus 11. Cool. So anyway, that was a good challenge. I really enjoyed that, and it made me kind of ponder those tonalities, those chords, and their connectedness with their voice leading. It's interesting because, each time I sit down, I don't know what I'm going to do, and so I just let my hands start playing. And then I guess that's why it's always somber. I need to play more. And so here, let me get back to, so I can see what you guys are saying. But I'm going to do one more. I'm going to try one more run of the Bauman S example and see if I can do this and get it right. And I'm definitely going to be recording this in the next few days officially. And then this plus the thing that I did with Bleep samples, where I sampled him, and then there's a song and one more piece, which was on the Synth Fest, the last one. That's going to be on, hopefully, if I get my act together, on Bandcamp Friday. So I'll get that out there. At least that's the plan. So I'm just going to try it. So bear with me again, okay? Hang on. I'm going to turn my mic off.
Okay, worm, let's squirm.
Yo. Bleep. Wambra. How's Calliope? How's everyone doing? Oh my god. Hey there, Damn Sights here. Turbojet's here. We got the Earth Moon. Bleep, man. I was watching you for many, many hours. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much on Upheaval. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna run through the Bauman example again, and I'm gonna try and get it right this time, because last time I did it at the Synthfest, my computer was completely glitching out on me, which I know that glitch was the theme, folks. But this is, I want to make sure, and I'm using a new M1 machine with Ableton and OBS running in Rosetta in emulation, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so in this particular piece that I'm about to play for you, it gets weird because it's using all sorts of manipulated, glitchy stuff that I did, and you're going to hear the Amen sample towards the end. So it's a good time. I hope you enjoy, and I'm going to turn my mic off, and I will play. Thank you for rating. Thank you. And Bleep, go get some sleep, man. 19 hours? Oh my God. Dude, I feel for you. You are amazing. You really, really are. Actually, since Bleep's here, I should also play through his sampled piece. But you need to go to sleep, Bleep. Sleep, Bleep. Actually, hold on. Wait, let's get this right. Bleep, you need to sleep. Bleep, sleep. All right, okay, I'll stop. So actually, what's funny is I sort of summoned you earlier in jest because I knew you were doing this, and I thought, nah, he's never gonna come here. Okay, all right, here we go. So I'm going to mute my mic now. Thank you guys for rating. And Zender Acid, thank you for following. You guys, if I'm not responding right now, I will after this. So hang on, sit tight, enjoy. This is going to be a fun ride. A weird ride.
Okay, worm, let's squirm.
Quit staring, Harry. Quit staring, Harry. Just a mere kid. Just a mere kid. Just a mere kid. Just a mere kid. Just a mere kid.
Okay, worm, let's squirm. And now, folks, so that you too may learn to hit that jive, let me give you a simple explanation of Jitterbug fundamentals. We've dressed the kids so that you may easily see the basic movements of the dance. The boy's right hand is sometimes placed here, which of course is why we place the mark. So that you may easily see the basic movements of the dance. The boy's right hand is sometimes placed here, which of course is why we place the mark here. But the girl's foot should never be placed here. Simple.
Okay. Yeah, that was fun. And the reason that was fun was because there's really no latency going on between when I'm doing this and when I hear it. And it's just like, wow. It just really pumps me up, man. It's just, it's so cool because I was not enjoying doing that. I mean, that's not true. I mean, I was enjoying doing that in the Synthfest. What's going on? I was enjoying it, but there was, thank you, man. There was so much latency and glitching out happening on my little Mac Mini that it was unpredictable as to how it would behave. And so now it's mind-blowing. But there's still some glitches. I get some sample loop glitches that's weird. And I think it's because it's in emulation mode, you know? So thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it, you know? Seriously. And all you folks out there, you know, I mean, I'm a little bit different than Bleep. I'm not a techno genius like Bleep is. Oh my God, Bleep, such a genius. He really is. And he's very, very modest about it. Why am I so reverby? Oh, it's because I was summoning Bleep earlier. And I had so much echo on my voice. Take that off. So now, since you guys are here, I'm thinking I'm going to do another piano thing then. Why not? You know, I can also do another set from the Synthfest, which I'd be happy to do, you know. But I am not a 19-hour streamer like Bleep. You know? And it was so cool, by the way, Bleep, when I was catching you playing with some of those piano samples, I was like, what? I know that. That's cool. You know, I should do the one where I sampled you, Bleep, and do that. You know, 18, yeah, right. 19 hours, 18, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to go back to the piano, but I'm going to roll the dice again, and let's just do it, and see what happens. Because you never know. You know? You never know. So let's see what happens here. with the dice. If I can get my damn camera to work. Here, hold on. Let me get it so that you can actually see what's going on. There we go. Sort of. Okay, that's better. Hi, folks. So here we have music dice. Actually, hang on, you can't see. There you go. Here we have music dice. You'd think I would learn by now which window to look at in freaking OBS, but I just haven't. So this has the musical alphabet on it. And so I roll this to determine which key. And then this tells me whether it's major or minor. So here we go. You ready? A. Major. So that's our first one. Ooh, that's a bright place to start. So we have A major. Cool. Then we have G. Oh, another bright one. G. And let's see what it says here. Minor. Okay, A major, G minor. That's actually quite cool. Okay. And it's very familiar. E flat. Whoa, let's see what's going on there. E flat minor. Yeah. Let's spice things up a little bit. So E flat minor. All right. So we have A major, G minor, E flat minor is our set of chords that I'm going to play around with, and I'm going to treat it kind of like, you know, these are tonalities that I'm going to play around with inside and out of it, you know. So here we go. Let me just get rid of this mic, make sure that the other one's on. Whoops. Hang on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, duh. Good. Okay, so once again. That's the piano mic. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Of course, it helps if I flip the camera, so give me a second. You know, it's like, how long have I been doing this? Okay, worm, let's squirm. Okay, I am back. Hello, everyone. Did I put everyone to sleep? Aw, thank you, folks. Thank you. You're very, very sweet. I'm sorry I couldn't really respond to something while I was playing. I was kind of off in a different world and all that stuff, but I'm just trying to catch up here on chat and see. You guys are very, very sweet, very kind. Thank you. So anyway, Act Detect. Oh my God, 5:30. Goodbye. Have a nice evening. And anybody who's on the other side of the pond, I totally get it. You need to go to sleep, especially sleep. I hope that helped you go to sleep, because Bleep, you have a very well-deserved sleep coming your way. So, thanks, Turbo. So I am probably as exhausted as Bleep, but I'm a wimp. I'm not nearly as there he is. I'm not nearly as long-winded, long-powered, or whatever you call battery-powered. I don't have that kind of energy. It's just crazy. But you're in the okay. Well, sleep, man. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. I think what I'll do is, to close off, I'm gonna play the set that I did for you using your samples. That is, Bleep a long time ago was doing this thing, and I was jamming along with him and recorded some of his stuff, and then put that away, let it marinate for a while, and then took it out for the last Synth Fest, the Glitch Fest, and worked it up. Now, the only downside is that I haven't practiced it, because I need to practice it like I would practice a piano piece if I'm doing. So my mixing may not be as good as what I did back in the Synth Fest. That was a decent performance, and amazingly enough, the machine didn't glitch out on me like it did on some of the other pieces, interestingly enough. So you're going to have to bear with me for just a sec, because I have to shut this file down and get another file. So give me 1 second. My voice will go away, and then we'll be back into business. Here we go. Okay, better. Geez, that took a long time to load. Sorry about that, folks. Totes, go to sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. You have to... Wow, yeah. You have a busy day, I know. You're on at 8, right? So I'm going to Toast, you wanna drop a link in here if you can. I don't know if it's gonna give you troubles. In fact, let me see. Can we do that? I'm gonna see if I can assign you. It didn't allow it, did it? Okay. So annoying. Let me see. 1 second. Rolls. Totes, I'm going to christen you so that I can do this. There you are. Okay. So now, Totes, you should be able to do it now. So let me just go back. All right. Cool. So Totes, now you should be able to do it if you're not asleep. There it is. Cool. Excellent. Tomorrow, when does it start, Totes? At Eastern Daylight Savings Time? Well, you know, I figure it's appropriate for you, actually, because you wield swords. 10 a.m. Okay, I'll be sleeping. But I will wake up. And you're on at 8 o'clock, is that correct, Totes? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, right? Okay, cool. So all of you better be there. I'll be taking attendance. That's right, I'm watching you. And I'm going to take attendance. That's right. So it should be just an absolutely wonderful group of people doing wonderful music for a wonderful cause. So enjoy. Go to sleep. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get this working. Hold on. I'm just not going to save that. Here we go. Okay. All right. Fader. 0. Okay. Okay, that's the wrong fader. Here we go. Okay. Let's get this right. All right. That felt a lot better. Calliope. I like your emotes, man. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Synth Lab. You guys are awesome. Serious. Thank you. That went, it's funny because Bleep, since I hadn't really practiced that like before, there were some interesting things that happened that didn't happen before. But the thing is that this was so much more responsive with the M1 that it was just a joy to play around with. And I didn't feel endangered that things would go awry, which it almost did during this during this piece. I was on the edge with this piece because it was just the computer was not responding fully. And in fact, if you watch the VOD, you could see that there's some times where I'm pressing stuff and it's just not responding because it's overloading. And so it was really worrying me. But this is just like butter, man. So, yeah. The M1 is the Apple Mac, the new Apple chip, system on a chip. That was their... Lyra says, oh, we'll say hi to Lyra. Yes, give her a huge... I don't know. Let's see. Does she have any Steinert filters? You can play with that. Or does she... Oh, just touch a filter for me. Oh, this is getting a little, I don't know, personal. You guys do you guys play with Lyra at all? How did that? Oh my God, auto mod totally. Why is that? You just got auto modded for knobs. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Not Synth Lab, Stream. What is it? What is the stupid bot that I have here? Streamlabs, right? Something wrong with that stupid bot. There you go, SynthLab. Thank you. Please twist her knobs for me. Yes. I need to. It's the Twitch Automod, I know. I guess knobs. I mean, I touched the knobs. Is that dirty? Nice knobs. I love the feeling of the knobs. The smooth. I mean, that's actually geek talk, right? Oh, the knobs really feel good and smooth. Yeah, well, at any rate, lurkers, welcome. I'm F-Inizzy. It is now 12:05 Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and I'm going to find someone to raid. What do you think? Let's see, who shall we raid? Any suggestions as to who? Let's see. Is anyone on? Who's on? Everybody was watching Bleep. Ulsiker is on. That's cool. Do you guys know Ulsiker? He's pretty cool. He has a lot of really cool stuff. Hang on. Who? Hold on. Extract Tamer? I don't think I'm not following them. Ooh, let's raid them. I shall take Synthlab's advice, and let's do that. So hold on. Ulsiker's good too. Yeah, Ulsiker's only got 2 people. Who do you guys prefer? Do you have a preference at this stage? Let's see now. Abstract Tamer. I don't know Abstract Tamer, so I've never seen them before. So I'm going to raid them because I don't know them. So Abstract Tamer. Is that one word? Hang on. Abstract Tamer. Did I spell it correctly? Abstract Tamer. It's not showing up. That's weird. How do you spell that? You know what? I'll just do Ulsiker because it's not showing up. Yeah, there he is. Yep, and he's only got 3 people, so let's do it. Get ready to go to South America, folks, because this is cool. He is a very cool, interesting fellow. And there's Phosphor. How's it going? You guys lurking? Cool. So get ready. Here we go. Let's all get ready. Cool. Almost there. Almost there. I can feel it. I can smell it. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. We're going to raid Ulsiker. And there he is. Say hi to Ulsiker. He might not notice us at first. Let's see what he's up to. All right, folks. Thank you. Have a great evening. It's been a pleasure.